don't see my picture.
Sorry, I turned it around.
Oh, okay. That's your When you got your subpoena, sir, you stopped at my office to find out when you were expected, did you not? Yes. Did we not discuss this accident at that time? We did. And did we not tap the fact, sir, that you had been on patrol that very morning? Defendant's counsel, I am going to object to this. This man is McCoy's witness, and I think he is bound by his answers. It's his witness also. It is bad in form, Your Honor. The court, I think he is trying to refresh his recollection. Overruled. But you are right, the form is marginal at best. Plaintiff's counsel, may I say he is an employee of the defendant city of Poughkeepsie. He is not an employee of Mr. Piazza. Defendant's counsel, he's your witness, no matter how you deign to characterize it. Plaintiff's counsel, but he's your employee. Sergeant, at that time, we discussed your tour here as a witness, did we not? Yes. And did we not also, sir, have some allusion as to whether or not that light was operative that morning of November 5th? You mean in your office shed, we were meditating on whether the light was working? Yes. Did I give you, sir, a significant document? You gave me a document, yes. And that instrument, was that the gist of an interview that you had several days after the accident, did you not? Yes. Did we discuss the peculiar contents of that document? Yes. Does that instrument not say that at 10 o'clock in the morning of November 5th, 1998, you notified police headquarters that the illumination was out on Montgomery Street? That's what the document said. What do you say? I don't remember ever turning that illumination on either before or after the accident. So that document that we have reference to, sir, is an interview that you had with Mr. Barnabas, who was then the attorney for the plaintiff. Isn't that correct? Defendant's counsel, again, I have to object to that. The examination is encroaching upon the area of cross-examination now. I don't think he has a scintilla of right to do that. The court, I think it's a written document, and he can ask him if it squares with his recollection. Plaintiff's counsel, and again, I remind Mr. McCauley that Sergeant Baskin is an employee of the city of Poughkeepsie. Sergeant, and I am not trying to put you on the spot, sir. Back several days after this accident, you had a verbal interview with Mr. Barnabas about this accident? Yes. And puffed the fact that you were one of the investigating officers? Yes. In that document, does it not recite that at 10 o'clock on the morning while you were on parole, you notified your headquarters that the light was out? Yes. Would it be fair to say, Sergeant, that your recollection back 2 or 3 days after the accident in 1998 would be clearer or hazier than it is today? I think sharper, yes. Now, you knew before you came here that I had also subpoenaed the records of your department, isn't that correct? Yes. And that I had issued, in fact, 2 subpoenas to your department, one for the report of the accident and one for the records concerning calls and service on the red light. Isn't that so? I know there were 2 subpoenas, you know, and they told me you had 2 subpoenas, but I didn't know what they were. Well, on the morning of this accident at 10 o'clock when the light was out and you called, did you talk to the communications man or the lieutenant, do you know?
That's the link. Hello? Hey, how's it going?